Welcome back to Coney Island. We're here by historic Nathan's, where in my youth I've eaten quite a number of hot dogs. Not enough to win their hot dog eating contest, though. So what I want to talk to you about in this another segment about stress and anxiety are questions. What do questions have to do with our mental health? And that's a great question right there. And it's an important question because questions have a great deal to do with our emotional well-being and our mental health. How do we know that? We know that from the groundbreaking Nobel Prize-winning research by a man by the name of Roger Sperry. And his research, in part his research discovered what we call the left-right brain skills, but he also discovered this dynamic in the brain called the Gestalt dynamic. What does Gestalt mean? Gestalt means whole picture or completeness. And what he discovered is that as a natural property of the brain, the way the brain works is that it craves whole picture, completeness, so that if something is missing, if there's a blank and something is missing, the brain will persistently seek to fill it. Think of it like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces missing, and you're looking feverishly for those pieces. How feverishly our brain searches to fill in the blanks depends on our emotional attachment to the question. So, for example, if you were to get a phone message from your significant other or from your mother or father, and the phone message was simply, "Call me immediately," that might raise some concern. So now you have an emotional attachment and you have a question in your mind. So your brain goes out and tries to answer that question. It creates scenarios. Is somebody sick? Did something happen? Was there an accident? Is there good news? Is there great news? Because you have an emotional attachment and a question is open, your brain works persistently to answer that question. As you probably have experienced, it even works in your sleep, where you're thinking about something over and over again. Now, how that works with our emotional well-being is that if we're feeling good, we tend to ask ourselves good questions because we always have an internal dialogue going on in our head. And if we ask ourselves good questions like, "Wow, why am I so lucky to be out here today on this blue sky, sunny day in Coney Island, eating hot dogs, doing this video?" Well, I'll create answers. Well, maybe you're good to people, Marshall. Maybe you did some nice things. And I'm reinforcing that good feeling. And in my brain searching answers, I'm probably also putting out more dopamine and serotonin into my brain, which are feel-good chemicals. On the other hand, if we are stressed, if we feel stress and anxiety, and we don't stop to be aware of it, we're just in a state of anxiety and stress, then those questions in our internal dialogue turn negative. Why am I feeling like this again? Because you're a bad person. Because you were mean to your little brother when you were young. So you start to feed, your brain goes out and searches negative answers and it returns them. When will I ever get out of this? Never. You're doomed. And that's what happens. And it's outside of our conscious awareness. This internal dialogue is going on. We're asking negative questions, getting bad responses, really putting out more cortisol and adrenaline, and we're feeling worse and worse, and we're going into a negative spiral, which I call the anxiety and stress spiral vortex that we go down. So the questions you ask yourself are absolutely vital to your emotional and mental health. Because as you ask good ones, you create patterns of asking good ones. As you ask bad ones, you create patterns of asking bad ones. You repeat those patterns over and over. The thing with anxiety and stress, we talked about being aware of the emotional state that we're in. once you are aware of the emotional state, awareness gives us options. Then we can make choices, and we can choose to ask good questions that will lift us sooner out of that stress anxiety syndrome. It's not going to happen like that. When we plant the questions, we plant several good questions into our other than conscious mind, and we just let it resonate there. And it will create good scenarios that will take us into a good emotional state sooner and reduce the anxiety and stress that we're in. And once we learn how to do it, and do it more naturally and more regularly, we will have less stress, less anxiety, and feel good more of the time.
Hey, I just want to say thank you for watching my video. If you feel you got something out of it, do me a favor. Comment, like it, share it, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because there's lots more there and lots more coming your way, and I hope it will give you something that will make your life better. Thanks a lot.